I wrote that song. Hello and welcome to another episode of Ad-Lib Alibi with your host John Ralph Tachito. Before I begin, I've been giving it some thought. Just so you know that I'm Canadian, and in Canada, weed is legal. There are literally there's like a dozen weed shops in my town, in my small town of 30,000, I think. Not town, not the city, but whatever. Enjoy responsibly and enjoy legally wherever you are. Okay. Not interested in promoting drugs. I just didn't know any better. It's like internet, right? I didn't know any better. I didn't know I needed something that I didn't know I needed an addiction, right? Because internet is an addiction. Forget social media. You can't have social media without internet. Okay, the only way you can have social media is if you were famous and you were televised and broadcast and on the radio, in person, in concerts. That's a form of addiction that I can't justify because you are monetizing your mental illness. Okay, so just be very, very careful. Okay, enjoy responsibly, enjoy legally. So today on Ad-Lib Alibi, I had a dream that I don't remember. I just remember the word CEO soul. CEO soul. I'm like, okay, I've never thought of that before. What does that mean? And does it even tie into anything I've done over the last few ad-lib alibis? So let's get started. I'm going to turn this down a bit. So I'm going to play this background music that I wrote called Chill Vibe. Oops. I got to go. Sorry. The products represent the products for sale represent So CEO Soul monetizes this testimony. The products for sale represents clients' idolization legacy is the soul of a CEO. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna write for this. Short and sweet. I literally, like I said, I just CEOs in my dreams. I have pretty lucid dreams. So I remembered it, and this all ad-lib. This ad-lib alibi. My alibi? Ad-lib. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this is my program, okay? And I'm going to give ChatGPT instructions how to maneuver within this mechanism that I've designed, okay? My programming application is Word. I'm just programming in English. Okay, so look. You saw me write this. Okay. Copy. So I had this queued up, but just did test. It's working. So first, I'm going to tell it to analyze. Okay, for your benefit and mine. I'm just going to ask it straight analyze this content, and then from there, I'm going to ask it two questions. Quote the Bible. Quote the Bible. Find a quote in the Bible, in the Christian Bible, that kind of reflects what I'm trying to say here. Then I'm going to ask it, now find a Bible verse in the Christian Bible that finds fault in my logic, So it gives you a real idea about, helps you, with the ease of boredom, the boredom of ease, right? You don't want to think, okay? You know why you're this far in life? Because you don't think about this shit, unless you're forced to. Analyze this. Analyze this. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, the content you provided seems to be a concept or reflection on the idea of a CEO and the relationship with legacy and monetization. Here's an analysis based on the text. Analysis, Title 6, CEO Soul. The number suggests a series or a specific entry, blah, blah, blah. CEO Soul hints at the essence or the core driving force of a CEO, perhaps exploring the philosophical or spiritual dimension of leadership. Monetization of testimony. The phrase monetizes their testimony suggests a critique or observation of how personal experiences, narratives, and values are commercialized, or even had in the first place. It could imply that the CEO commodifies their story or principles as a part of their business strategy. Okay, it's a cult. Products represent idolization of legacy. This line suggests that the products or services offered by the CEO are not just commercial goods, but symbols of their legacy. Idolization of legacy implies a strong attachment to how the CEO wishes to be remembered, potentially turning their legacy into a form of worship or obsession. See? Idol. Cult. Legacy. Legacy as the soul of a CEO. The final statement ties the concept together by identifying legacy as the essence or soul of the CEO. This might imply that a CEO's primary motivation is often driven by their desire to leave a lasting impact or legacy, which becomes central to their identity. I don't know about you, but I fear I would do that. Right? That's why I'm not monetizing my mental illness. Interpretations. Critique of capitalism and leadership. Okay, the content may be critiquing the way modern leaders, especially CEOs, prioritize their legacy and the commercialization of their personal narratives or values. Well, don't spend money there. That's how you steer CEOs, is you hurt them in their wallet. You hurt them in their shareholders' wallet, right? If your outreach is advertising to hurt a CEO's wallet, why don't you invest that energy in becoming a CEO yourself in a homegrown community? Okay, and if you have the desire for whatever reason to lead, you better point to Jesus, man. First and foremost, point to Jesus. Okay. Jesus helps me every day. Okay? Jesus helps me every day. So let's keep going. Prioritize their legacy and the philosophical exploration. It could be also a philosophical exploration of what truly drives the CEO, suggesting that the soul or core of their being is intertwined with the legacy they wish to leave behind. And whether that's a good trait or a bad trait, I guess depends on the CEO and it depends on the situation, right? His public persona is a resume, right? But he keeps exclusive his good shit, the exclusive shit, or to whoever pays. So you pay me this, you get the exclusive thoughts. You get exclusively my thoughts. I won't share these publicly. I'll just give my insights to you. That's what you're paying for. And if I deliver, hey, all day. Charity. I don't want the money. I'm not monetizing my mental illness. You want to make money off me? Go ahead. Just give me some credit. Okay? Because I need a resume. Right? I had to turn 65 one day. Right? And I get kicked off of disability. And it's like, that's 20 years. Look at me now. Okay? No one's watching this. Okay? This could be a wasted effort on mine to try and document this for sympathizers or people of interest in critical thinking as a Christian. Okay? And my path to Christianity. Documented it over a decade. So now I'm making this exclusive. I'm making this content exclusive. And that's the reason why I moved to Patreon. Reflection on the use of the word reflection on modern idolatry. The use of the word idolization could suggest a reflection on how society or the CEOs themselves view legacy in a near religious or obsessive light. Steve Jobs, Michael Jordan. Okay, if there's a deeper context or additional details, okay, let's just keep going. Find a verse in the Christian Bible that mirrors my stance on CEOs. Please. Oops. Okay, a verse that could mirror your sentiments on CEOs, particularly in terms of the idolization of legacy and the dangers of wealth or power, is found in the book of Matthew. Book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19 to 21, and it's that version. The acronym denotes, because there's lots of different versions of the Bible, because there's lots of denominations, whatever. I don't know all the... I think it's originally translated from Greek. At least that's the one... my brother-in-law, he's a pastor. I remember him saying that once. So I don't know. So here's Matthew chapter 6, 19 to 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. This verse reflects the idea that focusing on material wealth or earthly legacy, which can be seen as the soul of a CEO in a metaphorical sense, is ultimately fleeting and be considered idolatrous. Instead, it encourages focusing on spiritual or eternal values rather than earthly achievements. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to go too long.